want to be questioned alone or say something that might make him look guilty of I don't know what, but he wouldn't hurt anybody, I promise.
It's all right. You're in the lobby. The people coming and going. We won't ever be totally alone. That should calm your nerves, Tad.
Suppose so.
You're keeping something back, aren't you?
I wasn't entirely honest with you when we first spoke.
Yes. I could tell by the timbre of your voice. It wavered slightly whenever you'd say a word with an S in it.
At 2:30 in the afternoon, P.T. and I weren't making love.
Having sex.
Okay.
It's okay, we all do it. Birds do it, bees do it.
Please do it!
Yes, they do.
I don't know what's wrong with me. He looks at me and doesn't see me. I thought we were going to have a lovely afternoon, but he just went for a walk. It's like he can't even bear to touch me. And we've only been married for a week.
Am I interrupting something?
Of course not. It's his...
Get it together.
Well, right now, your husband is being kept in the hotel jail. It's a small room, it's a closet, it was converted to a jail many years ago when the Frankfurter Fiend came through this hotel. I was following him, hot on his heels. I caught him, briefly. We made that closet into a jail, but he contorted his way out of it. Slipped through the bars. Case will haunt me till the day I die. Anyway, you do realize the evidence against your husband is fairly damning, though circumstantially so.
I wanted to go to France for our honeymoon. I wanted to go to France, and he said we had to go to Switzerland because of that damn Peter. Now Peter's dead, and my honeymoon is ruined, and my husband's a murderer!
Well. Not yet been fingered as a murderer. It just looks bad for him. Really, really, really bad for him.
Well, you don't have any doubts, do you? I mean, he wasn't in our room, and the crampons were in our room.
That's true.
Afterwards, well, he just seems awfully guilty. I don't even think I know the man I married. Detective, those are all the questions that you have for me, because I'm very upset, and I think I need to lie down.
Please, lie down.
Just get.
What are you doing? Lie down!
I didn't expect she would do it. I was merely making a joke. But now you have a woman lying down in your lobby. Good day.
What'd you do?
Well, I'm just here on my own accord. Just curious.
Well, it's a tiny little closet in a hotel, all right?
Did you hear about the contortionist?
Oh, the guy who slipped out of here?
Yeah.
No, I don't see how he did it unless he went under the door or something. Did I?
Go ahead.
Can I tell you a secret?
Sure.
I don't even need that thing.
What do you use it then?
I don't even know what this thing is. I was trying to get my wife sort of, I don't know, some weird, nice, elegant European honeymoon.
No. You're trying to...
accent and cane and...
You're lying.
Yeah, I was lying.
No. You're trying to kind of rile her up or something, huh?
I feel like maybe she's falling out of love with me or something already. And so I was trying to keep things interesting, you know?
All you gotta do is read poetry to her.
Yeah, well, I'm not so much a poet, I'm a cartoonist.
No wonder she doesn't love you. Yeah, listen.
Some of the greatest cartoonists my country has produced. Also some of the greatest lovers, so back off, alright?
Mr. Hawthorne,
Yes?
I'm going to let you out now.
Thank you.
First one quick question.
Yes, what?
Did you kill Miss Marigold?
No, I didn't. I can explain everything, alright?
I'm in here too, actually.
Yeah, this other guy came in.
Mr. Jetson.
I was curious.
Please.
Thank you. Much better. Now listen.
I wanted to speak to you anyway.
How'd you know you'd find me here?
I've read some of your poetry.
Mm.
You have one poem in particular called Claustrophobia.
Exactly. Tiny room. Tiny room. How do you get in when you can't get in? Get out.
Music to my ears.
It's really like quite simple actually. You know that key I gave you earlier? Well, I had made a copy of it, and it also happens to be a skeleton key. So I found myself here in jail. Because why not?
In fact, weren't you in this very room yesterday evening, Mr. Merrick?
I don't get why we had to come down here into jail.
I couldn't trust anyone. I should do this in complete secrecy.
Okay,
Rogue.
just call me by my real name, Dad.
Little Petey Jr. Just wanted to say that I can't put you in the will. It would expose too much.
First poetry, now the will. What's next?
Said I've done things, terrible things.
You've done awful things. You've been an awful father.
And I'm
first
trying
of
to
all.
save you! Petey Jr. Your hands feel like your mother's. So soft, so smooth, and so loving. Truly a poet's hands.
Yeah, and I miss Mom an awful lot, Dad. It's a shame she had to walk out on us. It's a shame. No. You know, once I was little, I let you walk all over me. I let you ruin our family. I let you tell me what to do. And now look at me. I'm Rogue Jetson. And you have no control over me. I don't need your will. I don't need your money either.
Son, are you okay?
I'll be fine. Just a little congenital breathing disorder.
You're just as much his fault as I am. I'm the one who sent him on that goddamn dive. And he was my lover. Don't you think I feel bad?
You do not feel bad enough.
You are not a murderer. No more than me. You sure are handsome and handsome. And you are smart as a devil.
I will count that as one slap. 3 more and we will fight.
I'm going to do a slap devil, especially with a gentleman. Especially one whom I adore.
That is not what Michael used to say.
But Michael is dead.
He said,
You liked being slapped.
Are those what you would call a crampon?
Yes.
I say just slide right on over your regular boots.
Yes.
How fascinating.
That's
We
right.
don't have those in Savannah.
They're not necessary in a place where there's not snow or ice.
Now,
So there is Stone Mountain that you could climb and would need them for, perhaps.
Yes, I was curious. So I came down here to the ski shop. It turns out there are exactly 2 pairs. The ones I'm wearing now, the ones that I found in Mr. Hawthorne's room. Had
I'm
blood.
so glad that he has been locked away where he cannot be a threat to any of us anymore.
Oh, I have
Indeed.
released it.
What?
You have done what?
Why? Why would
You have made me do a schnapp tape!
Why? What were you thinking?
For what
Say
cause,
no,
detective?
Are you gonna keep talking over me? 'Cause
I will keep talking as much as I am charming you and talk about whoever you please!
Please. A pair of bloody crampons placed.
It's too gruesome to think of. My God rises at it.
If you continue to talk like this, I'm gonna have to leave, and you'll have to find me in
Has
my room.
anyone had the opportunity to place those crampons in Mr. Hawthorne's room? The window that leads to the porch is on the first floor. I checked it. It does not lock. You see.
Such a horrible feature for a first floor bedroom.
People stroll in like they were rolling down the street.
Must have heard Miss Matilda later about the security features in our hotel.
I'm assuming that this hotel, being isolated, doesn't get many intruders. So its lack of security would not normally affect the guests, but this time it did provide anyone, and I do mean anyone, with the opportunity of placing those crampons in his room, thus making him look guilty. You seem like you have something you want to tell me.
Well, I'm assuming you're wondering where we both were.
I'm wondering where you were at 2:30.
He already knows where I was. I've told him exactly where I was.
Yes, you were in the bar.
Oh, of course he was.
It's
Drinking
her
away his
sister.
guilt. Guilt.
Oh, you already know about the sister thing? Okay, no. I thought I was dropping some knowledge bombs upon you. You have already been bombed.
I happened to, when I was in the back room here at the ski shop, I checked the sales report. You bought a ski jacket earlier today.
I was intending to go skiing, but with the avalanche and all, I decided to go to the study and get some work done because I'm a very busy woman.
You were in the study at 2:30.
Of course, I was never in the ski lounge for very long, you see. I bought the jacket. And then he told me, I'm sorry, ma'am, I know I just sold you a jacket and all, but you're not going to be able to go skiing today because there's been an avalanche, or there's going to be an avalanche. Or something like that, I don't remember.
Ah, it's a classic bait and switch.
So you were in the study. Can anyone verify that?
The student. He
The
was helping me with
student.
all of my
I
needs.
see. Tell me, Miss Wentworth, is it?
Yes.
When was the last time you saw Mr. Marigold at night?
It's about 1 o'clock today.
Right after you'd purchased the jacket.
I was walking back from the ski shop on my way to the study. And I passed him briefly in the hall. What are you doing out here?
Nothing, I'm just thinking of familiar matters.
Look at you, you look pathetic.
I'm sorry.
Get it together! What kind of man are you?
Man with a tortured past.
You're a man who owes a woman something. I sent you diving for a reason.
Don't yell at me.
I'll yell at you if I want. You owe me.
I owe you nothing. Your
You
debt
do. You're keeping it from me. I don't.
My debt is paid to you, woman.
And he slapped me right in the face, he did. Captain Mac.
Yes, I understand that this will probably lead to some sort of slap fight.
I ended that real quick.
Americans require far less provocation for slap fights than the Germans.
No man slaps me and gets away with it. Put it on.
We
Let's-
wait, and we take our revenge when it is most opportune.
Tell me,
His
what was
head's as hard as a helmet.
What was this debt?
I understood that pun.
This debt that he claimed he had already repaid.
Well, you see, I sent him on a deep sea dive to recover something that is priceless to my family, the Wentworths.
Could that be this ruby-encrusted skull key?
Maybe.
It's now in this plastic bag.
Well, I just can't believe that you haven't told the detective how much you loathed him.
Well, I don't think it's important for the investigation. Best to keep emotions out of everything, really.
Yes, of course, but Mr. Marigold, what he did to you? Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, that's my Savannah coming out. Oh, I mean, oh, good.
You're a very good actress.
Oh, thank you. You really think that?
Yes, very much. I hope you come back to the Happy Hotel many times over. And this only furthers your desire to stay at the hotel.
Oh, no, I'll never come back. There's been a murder.
But isn't it exciting and knowing that there will be press here, many cameras,
Oh,
reporters wanting to know all of the details?
yes, if they could get through that avalanche that's coming any moment.
Yes, in fact, sorry.
They're a little jumpy.
I've been sent to tell you to hang on to something sturdy. The smaller, less invasive avalanches that we've been hearing from time to time have now coalesced into a mammoth avalanche. And it is about to hit.
But do brace yourself on the chair, and you on the door frame over here. I'll take my typical stance for when fun comes. That will be the end of it. Now the hotel is buried in snow. We'll wait for maybe 3-4 hours for some meltings.
Yes.
Oh, I feel like the oxygen's getting sucked out of the room.
Well, it is because of science, so.
Ladies, you'll notice, as I had thought would happen, this sconce, the door, which I noticed earlier is a bit askew. The rumbling of the avalanche has moved it further away from the wall.
What's that behind it?
An 8-inch serrated blade. Yes, please, make yourself comfortable. It will take some time before they dig us out, but at least the avalanche has happened.
Hello, darling.
Hello, darling.
I love you so much.
And I love you too.
I'm sure the others will be joining us any moment.
Can I say something to you?
Yes?
I hate you. I hate you so much. You put me in a closet for a few hours. You made me doubt my wife. She now doubts me. Now we're here trapped in an avalanche. Thankfully, the avalanche left just enough space for me to see the lake.
I love how Agent Zero found the microfiche underneath the potted plant. It was so, right? I did not see it coming.
Marine biology was my amused for a while, let's just say that. I'm so glad you liked it.
Oh, I did. It had the ring of truth to it.
Well, hello.
Oh, yes, well, we just only have a few hours to wait before they dig us out.
We're trapped.
Well, trapped for
You
the
didn't
time.
feel the big avalanche that came this week.
As I had predicted, it caused no structural damage to the hotel. It was one of the strongest hotels in all of Europe. The roads will be cleared soon. And the local authorities will be here to take away the murder.
But we don't know who the murderer is.
Yeah. You thought it was me earlier.
Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Get out of my way, little hush puppy! Oh, God! No! I missed! Yes!
Please.
I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Judson?
Please welcome. We were expecting you.
Oh, where were you?
Yes, yes.
Not expecting me already?
Well, for one,
My chair is still here.
this is the strongest room in the entire hotel. The art room. Behind these various paintings and sculptures, reinforced concrete and steel walls, set against pylons that go 500 feet into the earth.
During the war, this is where the Swiss resistance would come to plot and plan against an inevitable Nazi incursion.
It's true. It's true.
Should neutrality ever bring?
You know your Swiss history. Yeah, well, Mr. Kissenheim.
Yeah. Or Swisstory, as we like to call it. That is a little joke, detective.
Yes, a little joke. It's funny you use exactly that phrase. A little
Very
joke.
little
Oh,
joke.
Mathilde, please join us.
What's happening? A big meeting. Have you been telling them of the science behind the avalanche?
But not
Everything will be fine.
Not the science, but the fact that the hotel will withstand anything. Avalanche, gale force winds.
Everything.
Nazis.
It will even still be here after the murder has been taken away.
But once again, we still don't know who the murderer is.
Have you made progress?
Well, I did find this. It is the murder weapon.
Careful.
I've already seen it. Please
All
don't.
right,
I mean,
think
I
that
just
plastic bags that he's placed.
saw it.
See it?
Found it. That's
You should slowly describe it in great detail.
It is a diver's knife.
As I predicted.
8-inch blade serrated. Strong, sturdy hilt with a hook on the end. Attach it to a belt. It will always be with you. Perhaps if this knife had been with Mr. Marigold, he'd be alive. The murderer wouldn't. But this is not Mr. Marigold's knife. Why would a diver bring a diving knife to a resort in the Swiss Alps?
There's a
There's a lake!
He was on vacation. He did not have other supplies when he checked in.
A cherished heirloom, perhaps.
Someone else who dives brought this knife.
None of us died.
Is that
That's
so?
what he was for.
You enlisted him to make a dive for you, didn't you? Miss Whitworth?
I did. I paid him heartily for his services.
Isn't it true you went with him on the dive? Isn't it true he trained you to be a diver? And isn't it true the initials underneath this knife are your initials?
You did it!
It's all true. Well, what makes you think I killed him? Somebody else could have found my
Well, I
knife.
didn't say you killed him, but you did not retrieve that item that you so sought.
I looked long and hard for him. I searched and searched the 7 seas.
Yes. But you knew that he had it. He, in fact, retrieved that key, knew it would be valuable, not return it to you. You discovered this, tracked him, and traced him to this hotel. You confronted him. And perhaps with this knife, you murdered him. Or perhaps someone else knew you would be here, and that you would have this deadly weapon with you. Your sister, perhaps.
She does know everything about me, and I about her.
That's right, they're sisters. She's an actress,
That's right, a good one.
except that your last movie flopped, didn't it?
Not everyone likes Rhode Island.
This new movie, Atlantis Rising, is that?
Yes, that's it, of course.
Great title.
It was scheduled to be a big hit. The studio was going to release it everywhere. Only on the condition that Mr. Marigold would teach you how to be a diver, teach you so that you could use your method acting. But he refused.
That's right. He said someone of my caliber couldn't possibly learn the art of diving, like diving is an art.
You needed a hit. He refused to teach you. You could have crept into your sister's room, taken this knife, and in a violent rage, killed Mr. Marigold.
Maybe she did. Maybe she was jealous because he taught me.
Of course, there are the crampons, which are interesting, which you use to climb or walk through snow. I believe there's a poem in your collection of poems. Is there not, Mr. Jensen?
You wrote about crampons?
Yes. My muse. 2 years. Beautiful.
Those spiky things you put on your feet?
Crampons, don't disgrace them.
Something else, Mr. Jensen. You obviously don't use your real name. You write. There's a reason for that. There's a reason that you write about tiny spaces. You name all your stories about spies, using metaphors for tiny spaces.
Oh, like the spy and the peanut shell? That was a good one.
I liked it. I don't know what you're talking about in my Pulitzer Prize winning anthology.
Your English is quite good, Mr. Schmidt. Yes, I have finally caught the Frankenfurter fiend.
German, get!
Except you cannot control through a huge pile of snow.
Can't I?
You'd be gone by now if you could.
Oh no, Mr. Schmidt is an artist of sorts. Not just a poet, but a stealer of art. Does not make him a murderer. But there's another artist in this room, Mr. Hawthorne. You drew pictures for Mr. Marigold, hoping he would... I don't know.
I was hoping that I could use his name, like brand them or something.
Yes.
I don't know, man. I wanted him to like me. I wanted to impress my wife with the big celebrity get or whatever.
You wanted more than that. You were desperate for money. Did you know he's broke? Completely and utterly broke. And did you know that she's a playgirl of sorts? Oh, yes. Yes.
Well.
Her previous boyfriends have spent a lot of money on her. Isn't that right? You enjoy the finer things.
You said you'd never been with anyone before me.
Pathetic.
When I went into your room to find the crampons, I noticed your suitcase. It's a Versace special.
You said that was a knockoff.
Those suitcases are worth tens of thousands of dollars.
So a girl's not allowed to have a nice suitcase, detective?
Oh, she is. You knew your husband was broke.
Yeah, Sell the suitcase, sweetheart. It took every dime I had to get you here, huh? And you've been playing me from the start. You've been playing me from the start.
I hope you haven't really been trying to conceive with this man.
What is that supposed to mean, huh?
You both were interested in Mr. Marigold for money. Pay you highly for those pieces of art.
Yes, I was hoping he'd buy my cartoons, okay?
He was once a boyfriend of yours. You were hoping to win back. Dump this loser. I'm sorry, I'm using probably what she said to him.
Sweetie, is that true?
I don't even know you.
You slept with my dad?
What?
Yes, Mr. Marigold had an illegitimate son. He abandoned you in a German hospital when he was traveling a long time ago. You hated him for it, and you turned to a life of crime.
This is the only way to get the rush of having a stable family.
Poor little boy. What's your real name? Tell us.
P.T. Marigold Jr. And then I gave it up. And I became the thief that was locked here last.
This diver's knife is one of the most valuable, trusted knives in the world. German engineered. In fact, Mr. Kissenheimer, you designed these knives.
We do. They are quite popular, in fact.
Yes.
Sold all over the world. Get out of any jam with the Kissenheimer blades, they say.
It wasn't your design for another submersible that perhaps Mr. Marigold was going to expose, but your design for this knife.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes.
It's a
An expedition off the shore of Australia 2 years ago. 6 men were killed by shark attacks because their knives malfunctioned.
They were designed for... The serration is for cutting cables, not a stabbing weapon.
It malfunctioned this time.
My, how good.
You'd be the only one who knew how to use this.
It's a knife. It's a symbol. There's not a science to it. What? No, nine.
Just because he designed the knife, he knew the information about its faulty manufacturer could be used against him, doesn't make him the murderer.
Oh, brother.
Nor does it make Matilda the murderer.
Of course not.
You knew all of your guests. In fact, you have them fill out an extensive survey before they come.
It's good for marketing later.
They have to tell you everything they're going to bring, explicitly anything that might be deemed a weapon. You knew.
Of course I knew.
You knew that Miss Wentworth had this knife in her possession.
Yes, she was returning from the trip on all 7 of the seas.
You could have easily taken it from her room, being that you have the key to every room. You knew that there were 2 sets of crampons in the ski shop.
I have a very specific inventory. Of course I know this, but
You're very used to the cold. Wouldn't have been anything for you to traverse outside, scale the veranda, kill Mr. Marigold, retrace your steps.
it would have been very much. I have nothing against Mr. Marigold. He is a patron. Why would I want to kill him?
Because you have a love of the sea. And you're dying.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean, she has 6 months to live.
Oh, poor little girl.
I found this vial of medicine behind the counter.
No, you're just giving medicine away from a dying woman.
compartmentalized as usual. He's a patron. I treat him with respect.
All of you had the means. All of you had motive. You two were in the bar together. But Mr. Hawthorne was too. He wasn't with his wife.
Of course you were drunk.
Sorry, his was to secrecy that we would not reveal his whereabouts.
Of course I was drunk. Because I gotta get drunk to make love to you.
Oh, I'm gonna leave right now if people don't start talking in a more mannerly fashion.
Should we have some schnapps, maybe, to make it
I could
easier?
love some schnapps.
No, there is only one thing that is still puzzling. To climb the veranda, covered in ice, one would not need just crampons. One would need rope. Need a hook. And I noticed as I was staring out over Mr. Marigold's veranda, a little notch in the railing, where a hook had been implanted had one thrown it up from the ground. A rope and a hook. Now, where would one hide a rope and a hook so that it couldn't be found?
In a suitcase.
No. In a prop box for a movie. Yes.
You did?
No, I didn't.
I checked the inventory of that prop box in your room. You thought no one would think anything of it. It says Atlantis Rising on it. Anything in it might be used for a movie about underwater happenings. But a rope and a hook, why would you need them underwater?
To pull up Atlantis.
Cassandra, no. It wasn't me.
Was you? I took the hook. I took a ski jacket from the shop. I put on the other set of crampons. And I followed the tracks of the killer. I stood at the base of the veranda. I swung the rope and threw it up. And the only place that that hook would find purchase is the exact place on the railing that I had noticed earlier. The edges of the hook match the notches on the railing. You threw that hook up there. You climbed up to the veranda. And you killed the man who would not lead you to fame and glory, didn't you?
That's it. I did. And none of you expected me because I'm such a good actress. I'll tell you exactly how I did it.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Huh?
That's Swiss for hello.
Oh,
Didn't expect you here on my veranda.
of course not. I bet you didn't think I'd even find you here after you denied me my rightful opportunity.
I gave you a key, but I didn't expect you to actually use it.
Of course I would use it.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means the key that you gave me was for my new movie. You just didn't realize it, that you gave me exactly what I needed.
I know exactly what that's supposed to mean.
It is. The diving adventure you wouldn't give me, you gave me one special thing. The knife you said I was too dainty to use. Too dainty, too actressy. Well,
Think of the children!
they'll watch my movie! No! Method acting.
stood there and you watched him bleed out.
I did, and I made sure it didn't get on my shoes.
And you listened to Manilow.
Barely Manilow. The epitome of evil.
The epitome of my father.
Your father's Barry Manilow?
My father used to listen to Barry Manilow while he beat us. I knew you were the one that got all messed up in the head while I was perfectly normal.
Mr. Contortionist,